All right, we are at SEMA, and I'm gonna do my best to bring you guys along for the ride. I've been here all week. There is so much to see. I highly doubt that we're gonna be able to get to a lot of it, but I'm gonna do my best. We're gonna start through the West Hall, which is where all the trucks are, wrap, all of the detail, tint, stuff like that. And then we're gonna move through all the other halls, see what we come up with. Right when you walk in, hit you with the real truck display. They have all their tonneau covers. They have all of their accessories on display. Just about everything you could want for a truck. It's a great opportunity to ask questions, see the products firsthand. I personally run their tonneau cover, so super sick builds you'll see throughout this entire place. This is the Ford Performance booth, and they have by far my favorite truck probably here. It's all carbon fiber, absolutely sick. Yeah, SEMA can get easily overwhelming. Check this out. This is just one building. Just walking this thing would probably take me well over an hour. All right, so I'm not gonna spend a crazy amount of time in this building, in the West Hall. It's all the truck stuff. We're gonna move to the Performance, is probably where I'm gonna spend the most time, which is in the central or the main hall. All right, so we just walked into the North Hall. This is where they do the electronics, technology, all of that stuff, bunch of audio. So I'm just gonna give you a quick tour. I'm not really gonna stop too much. Two reasons: running low on memory card, battery, and I'm here for the performance stuff. So that's where we'll spend our time. All right, so check it out. Right when you walk in, Rockford Falls Gate, you got Kicker, Diamond, everybody's here. Amazing builds. I mean, look at this low right here. Super clean, attention to detail, unreal. So if you are doing an audio build of any kind, any questions you need answered, this is the place to be. There's also business services in here. So like GoDaddy is down there. So like website and stuff like that. We got Sony, Pioneer, motorcycle audio. Very familiar with this here. Stopping by the Linkwell display. This is actually one of the upgrades I want to do to the truck. Since I have a 2022 Denali, it's got the small screen, so this gives you that ability to upgrade. All right, I've been out of the audio game for a really long time, but at the Sound Digital booth here, this thing sounds unreal. Super clean, super nice. I'll chop in my motorcycle, you can see, but this thing is unreal. Super clean. So if you're looking to start a company, SEMA is a great place because there are a ton of automotive manufacturers for just about anything that you would want to make. There is manufacturers here that you can speak to and get the ball rolling. These are the featured products, and there's just about products for everything you would ever want. We are officially at the Central Hall. This is probably where we're going to spend the most time. This is where all of the performance brands are. So let me spin this around, give you guys a quick look. Yes, quite a bit. A lot to take in. We're gonna stop by a couple booths, see what's up. We got the Toyota booth right here. All right, let's get this party started. A lot of racers here, a lot of drifters, and a lot of the companies that sponsor them are all here. Starting with VP Fuels right here in the corner. Then we got Exity. This is the Edelbrock Group. You can check out their intakes, cams, crankshafts, everything under this group. The brands right there, Comp Cams, Illuminati, Russell, Fast. So if you're in the market, SEMA's just the place to be. Here's our good friends at US Motor Works. We've been running Adrenaline parts for years. We trust them for all our cooling needs. Bring you over here real quick. Check out their fluid coolers. We use these right here for our power steering and oil cooling. So if you're a drifter, these things work amazing. They also have OEM brands, replacement parts that they sell. So super legit. And moving right on down, Redline Oil. This is another oil that we trust. I use them for my trans, as well as the diff. They make great products. We'll keep moving. Here we have Scat Enterprises. They have Scat crankshaft, superchargers, airflow research, which is AFR. They got some huge Vortex superchargers here on display. Andrew cams. So Scat makes rotating assemblies, and they got on display their rods you can check out. They got some crankshafts, and the guys here are super knowledgeable. I actually spent so much time here talking to them since we're getting our build going. They got heads on display, the AFR heads. If you want to talk about compression, volumes, CFM, all of that, I'm telling you, SEMA is the place to be. If you're in the market for a fully built engine, Blueprint Engines right here. They got their display, check them out. All right, we are on to race-winning brands. They also make pistons. They got Wiseco, they got JE pistons, Diamond pistons. So they have several brands. Have the Boost Line rod collection, which is insane if you're making that kind of power. So this group has a lot as well. Race Winning Brands also owns Haltech. So they have all of their Haltech engine management on display. And then if we move right over, we got Magnuson superchargers, all their superchargers. Any questions you have, they're here to answer them for you. All right, we are at the Brola booth that is right next to Magnuson. And this is probably the sickest drift build on the premise right now. Insane Matt Fields C8. Give you a quick tour. ACT, Advanced Clutch Technologies, and they got their clutches and their disc on display. I actually spent quite a bit of time here talking to them as we get ready for our build and our swap. They were awesome. Gave me a ton of information on the setup I should run for my power level. They got some sick transmissions here also, probably something I can't afford. All right, here we got the Holley booth and all of their brands. Holley is everywhere. They own Flowmasters, MSD, Bear. So anything you need from intakes to exhausts, and they're in many markets. So there's like their European line. They also have a bunch of safety gear. So you're probably familiar with Simpson, Race Equipped, Hans devices. So they have all of that on display over here too. Alright, we are now outside. I'm gonna do my best to show you guys around, but it is huge. So I'll show you some cars while we're out here. Check it out. There's currently nothing going on here, but this is where the Fun Havers tour is taking place. They had James Dean, Vaughn, Ben out here drifting, pretty crazy. So as you just saw, the Optima battery area is actually pretty sick. And this car is amazing. I've been here since Tuesday. This is my first time seeing this. Nitro Circus is extremely wild, off the hook. They're about to go crazy. We officially made it to the South Hall. All right, so this is the downstairs of the South Hall. This is primarily wheels, tires, different manufacturers. We got Hunter over there. If you've changed some tires, you've probably used one of those before. Got some sick rides right here. Got the Koenig wheel display. These are probably the nicest high-end cars here. Got the Rari, McLaren. Got the Lambo. Got the KG1 Forge, Liberty Forged. I did a reel on this one off my phone. This thing's insane. And they got the Ford right here too, F350. All right, we got more wheels. More wheels. Just wheels everywhere. They got some nice rides in this one. And now I'm gonna move over to this side. A lot of tires over here. Nothing exciting per se, but if you're in the industry and you need tires, there's no better place. And I also found out that a lot of the tire companies here aren't even sold in the US, but they come to SEMA because they do business in South America. So they schedule their meetings and things here. Got the Strata Wheel Group. More wheels. Then you got the Lasani over here. All right, so continuing on, there's tools, a lot of tool manufacturers here. And then the only thing that's not related to wheels and tires necessarily is the Dodge display, which is pretty sick. They got a lot going on. They have the only EV I'd probably drive. Pretty insane, it looks good. It's actually a great looking EV, to be honest. So they got their Ram trucks, they got their accessories here, and they have this drag simulator, which is pretty dope. You can compete against your friend for best times, so there's that. And they also have all of their crate engines here. So here's some more of the South Hall. More tire machines, tire machine manufacturers, lifts, wheel companies, and a lot of suppliers. So if you are interested in starting like wheel spacers and lug nuts and like that kind of company, you could definitely make connections here and get your brand started. So on that note, I'm going to wrap up SEMA. I think I've taken you through every building. Actually, I lied. I forgot the South Hall upstairs, which is this way. So I guess we will go do that. Perfect view of the entire Mopar setup. All right, so we had just made it up to the South Hall upstairs. Here they have a lot of tools, as well as for collision, paint, diagnostic tools, different paint manufacturers. Yeah, paint booths. So you see there's a booth. Welders. Yeah, got a lot of tools on this floor. So telling you, there is nothing car related that you can't find here. parts, dollies, move cars around the shop. Sandpaper, things to make more efficient in the collision space. Here we have more paint. What else? Let's see. Pretty much everything you would need here for anything collision related. I should probably buy some tools to pull dents out of all the doors. I'm gonna end up with a stockpile of 350Z doors from all the taps, custom art, airbrush. So, and more of the same. We got tools right here. We got tables, plasma table, fasteners. So, not the most exciting floor unless you're in the industry. Then this is actually awesome because you can try tools firsthand, feel them, see what it's all about before you make large investments. All right, got wheels to move around. We got these cabinets for your garage. See, I need to upgrade my garage space so I can have cabinets like this. This is where it's at. Got lifts over here. Fans, keep your shop cool. Got Milwaukee tools over here. So you can actually demo tools, try them out yourself, which is pretty sick. Sea of Red. Gloves. If you're in need of gloves for whatever it is that you do, they got them here. All right, on that note, I am gonna wrap this up. So I hope you enjoyed this tour of SEMA. And to be honest, I probably only got like 20% of anything, maybe actually less. This place is enormous. There's anything and everything you could think of. Pretty sick. I know I'll be back every year because it's just a place to be.